Hi, this is Steve with Synthrotek. We're really excited to be here. NAMM is here because we've got a lot of new products that we're putting out. Thanks so much, Sonic State, for doing this video too. We've got a whole new line of Eurorack modules that are going to be available in both kit form as well as completed units, and also PCBs and panels for like Thonk in the UK and stuff, which is one of our great DIY retailers. All these white modules we have with black knobs are the product of a collaboration between George Mattson and myself, and also Scott Rice from Division 6, who designed the MIDI to CV converter. This MIDI to CD converter it's got some extra features: USB in to DIN MIDI out, DIN MIDI in to USB MIDI out, and DIN MIDI out. Clock input here, which is pretty cool. You can take a clock from your modular source and you'll be able to pop out MIDI clock. So it's a great interface tool for any of your MIDI gear. The modules are noise sample and hold with a switch for track and hold or sample and hold. Tiny little 4 HP module. It's got a lot of power for your random step voltages. VCO with 5 waveforms out, modulation inputs, octave switch. Really, it's all analog construction. VCLFO, voltage controlled low frequency oscillator with 3 waveform outs. A lot of fun. Audio CV mixer with switches, great for the performing musician on and off. You can kind of bring things in, bring your audio, bring your CV in at a time. 07 buffer mult. George Mattson is the inventor of the buffer mult, and so we call it the 07 buff mult because he invented this in 2007, and we are releasing his original design. Low pass filter. It's a great low pass filter with CV control over resonance and cutoff frequency. Attenuation of both those. It's a dual pole output filter. It's you've got 12 and 24 simultaneous outputs, so that's kind of fun. You don't got to switch it. Dual envelope. They cycle at the end of the cycle. They trigger each other, so you get some really interesting ping pong effects that work great with like a stereo mixer or things like that, which is kind of fun. Output level attenuation too, because you don't have to have. You don't got to make a jumper to select how much. If you want like 5 or 8, you can kind of bring it up. Mid here is about 5, and you go up and you get higher. Dual VCA, audio, it's also can pass audio or DC. Exponential is really poppy. It's got a bleed, so if you want a little bit of the original signal coming through, you're going to be able to get that. The last module here in the MST line that we have for now is our stereo output. You've got 2 channels with 2 inputs with gain of 1 or 2. It's set depending on jumper selection on the back. Just like our audio CV mixer, you can get a gain of 2 to boost your signals. And then down here you have panning per channel and 2 stereo outs, both 3.5 millimeter and 1/4 inch jacks. Also, with the same build what we just did right now, we've got a whole new line of 1U modules that are appropriately sized, either 20 HP or here our stereo output mixer is 24. So basically, when you do combinations of that, you can fill up a whole 84 row or 104 row with all these modules and have that 1U completely full without any holes. So we're shipping that with complete unit, complete systems, like you're seeing here, and we're also selling everything one-off at our dealers, on our store, kits. We also have, like I said, PCBs and panels, and so this is the first, I believe, complete voice in Eurorack that you can build yourself, or like I said, buy directly from us. And so if you're looking to get into modular, it's a great way to get a kind of East Coast style synth. Right now, I've also released our Dsm Drums synth like a few months ago, and this is an all analog drum synth as well. It's not going to be the same thing as your standard 808 or 909 reproductions. It can do a lot of neat disco sounds and all sorts of things. So I've made a little patch here being triggered by that CQ1, and I'm utilizing 4 of these DSM drum modules, and I'm also got kind of some weird things going on with the low pass filter where I'm pinging it. And anyway, it's fun. Check it out. I'll turn it up here and we can maybe hear a little bit what this sounds like. I'm going to adjust some of the drum sounds on the fly here. Manual decay. Got little poppy sounds. Also, we can get some good like disco drums. Three different noise settings per unit. And a built-in LFO. You can also get some really interesting bell sounds and such. Metallic sounds. So anyway, that's kind of a demonstration using some of these modules, and a lot of fun stuff, a lot of great vintage analog drum sounding stuff, and yeah, check it out, Synthrotek.com. Also at most dealers that carry modular gear and such. So thanks a lot, Sonic State, for checking our new gear out.